Joe Budden made a statement regarding Megan Thee Stallion, stating that he does not like Megan Thee Stallion. So the host over at Fox Soul made a comment stating that they were not in favor of what Joe Budden said. So it has been a Twitter war back and forth between Joe Budden, Vivica Fox, and Claudia Jordan. You guys, I'm going to drop these receipts, but I first want to say this is a whole mess that these blogs are going back and forth against each other, towards each other, when they're all making money. This is just insane, but I am definitely here for it. I am tuning in, as well as I am spilling this tea to you guys. So I will insert the clips and screenshots of the Twitter war and what Claudia Jordan had to say personally to Joe Budden, as well as Vivica Fox. Vivica Fox went in, and this is what she said.
Joe Budden, if you don't button it up and sit your bitch ass down hating on that girl, okay, y'all mad because the girls right now is ruling rap. It's just driving y'all crazy that the sisters is just ruling and taking numbers and can tell y'all about yourself, look sexy with it. It's a new day, but if you wanted some attention, to be honest with you, I think that's the wrong one to try and get it from, because it's really coming out. Facts are finally coming out after so many years of this trial being long awaited, that she was shot. So, get used to it, brother. It's a new day. Girls are ruling. Sorry, Joe Budden.
So Claudia Jordan responded on the podcast, speaking directly to Joe Budden, and the two, as we speak, are arguing on Twitter, and this is what Claudia Jordan had to say. Destroyed? You have pretty low standards if you think that was dope. It was predictable, lazy, and weak to call us both blank and blank. I expected it to go that way. I never called that man out his name, but I'm a blank and blank because I spoke on his known truth. Joe Budden then commented and said, you spoke on gossip like the bitter bird you are. This is gossip. For these blogs to be going back and forth is ridiculous. There's enough room for everyone to have an opinion, and that is the thing. Everyone can have an opinion as long as no lies are being spread and no hate is really being spewed. Now, that is when it turns to something else. Gossip is a business, and for these two high-powered, high-wage or income-earning blogs to be going back and forth is utterly ridiculous. And now you have Claudia Jordan, who also commented and made a statement against Joe Budden, and this is what she said.
Maybe you're not the person to say that, because from what I remember, you are one that has been accused by at least 3 women of being abusive, one to the point that had a miscarriage and had a whole photo shoot, well, not a photo shoot, but showed the lost baby in the toilet. I remember hearing lots of stories about you and your abusive ways, allegedly. And the same way you were able to move on and get a huge podcast deal and make a lot of money, that you snaked your friends up out of the podcast, but we'll get into that at another time. Maybe you should allow some grace and be like, sometimes everything that's said about something isn't really true. Or maybe you, of all people, would be a little bit more open-minded. You haven't had a hit in a long time. Well, let me take that back. The last time you had a hit, it was hitting a woman. You have had a hit, but ain't the kind of hit you should be having.